everyone, welcome back to Denise Dives In. Today we are going to film the budget for the first week of our budget that we just made for September. It actually only goes through the first day of September, but I kind of like budgeting for 4 weeks at a time instead of some months there's 5 weeks, yada yada. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to figure out a better system for because some weeks are 5 weeks, but for now I'm just gonna do it like this and we'll deal with it when it gets annoying or something. But I just thought writing the actual dates that this paycheck is for will be better. So I like to share what my husband's weekly income was for the week. It was $680, which is lower than normal. He just had a bad week. I think a lot of schools and stuff, it was their first week of school, and I don't know if it was just slower. I know that not everybody had a bad week there, so he's in furniture sales, so some weeks it's bad. And not to say that that's bad, that's a healthy paycheck, but for us, we do budget for the month with last month's income, so we don't have to worry about lower income checks, because I figured out how much the bills I would need to set aside for bills if we were budgeting paycheck to paycheck, and it's $560. We'd only have $120 left over. That's not really enough for groceries and gas and eating out. Well, I mean, you don't have to eat out, but groceries and gas, that's not enough money. So I started doing this already, clearly. So for bills, I got $559, 80 something. So I just rounded up to $560. I don't know my utility bill yet. I don't know Culligan yet. So I don't know the actual number if I was budgeting paycheck to paycheck. But I like to just show it for if you were budgeting paycheck to paycheck, this is how I would do it. If we were on more of a solid, this is how much money we get, like a consistent salary, or a consistent, this is how many hours a week I work and this is how much I make, kind of thing. So then we have groceries. I gave us $175 per week. So I just budgeted $175. I just did Walmart pickup, and I got some stuff that we were out of. I only spent $65, so I still have a pretty good budget for just other groceries. I like to go to Walmart every week and Aldi every week. So I still have a pretty healthy budget for Aldi. Aldi usually doesn't cost me too much, and I do think I get a lot of food there. I don't think it's cheaper per se at Aldi. I just think it's more convenient. You don't have to go through aisles and aisles and aisles to find what you want. They have a lot of snacks. They have a lot of dinner ideas. They have a lot of pre-made, their whole back sections all pre-made pizzas and flatbreads and calzones and things like that. I just love going in there for quick and easy meals and quick and easy shopping. So I don't know if I'll ever do pickup with Aldi, because I like going in there. I like to see their seasonal stuff. So I still have about $110 to go to Aldi at some point this week. Eat out, I'm giving us $75 per week. We are new to the area sort of, and we've been just trying lots of things. We always get Domino's once a week. We get Domino's, and that's $20. We need to stop. We get smoothies about once a week, and that's $15. I don't include my Starbucks runs in this because I get Starbucks quite a bit. I'm looking at my Starbucks right now, but I take that out of my own personal money. All right, so then we have gas, and I'm giving us $75 per week for that too. Both of us have been kind of filling up once a week, or every week and a half. And mine is about $30 to fill up, and Alex's is about $45 to fill up. I have a Toyota RAV4, and he has a Kia Optima. So that's just how much it's been costing. Gas hasn't really gone up since gas went up. It's been $2.79 or $2.75 for months, I feel like. So hopefully it stays right around that section, and I think that when it cools off, we won't go through gas as much, because I feel like just idling and using your air conditioner and stuff like that in the summer, it's like eating the gas faster. Because I swear in Arizona it wasn't as bad during the summer. I don't know if it's like the condensation thing with humidity, and I don't know, it seems like they're going through gas faster here than they did in Arizona. Then we have household, and I like to just be prepared. So I like to, if I'm at the store, like just order things that I need or get things that I need. I gave myself $150. That does not divide evenly by 4 though. I'm just gonna do 30. I don't like to have like a whole big like Sam's Club trip of like everything that I needed for household. Sometimes I do it, but I personally would rather stay away from Sam's Club because I just buy crap I don't need. And I always like their clothes. I always like the clothes for Jane and Dominic. I always want to get any seasonal stuff they have there. So I try to steer clear. Oh, like the books. I like the books in there. I like everything in there. I just wanted everything in Sam's Club like entices me to want to buy it. It's like going in Target or going in Walmart when you only need like 1 or 2 things and you walk out with like a cart full of stuff. Sam's Club is that store for me. Like Target and Walmart are too, but Sam's Club is like really, because I'll be like, oh, it's such a deal. I don't know. Alex, I don't need to budget anything for. Denise, I like to just write down. I don't budget anything for me. I did bump up my budget a little bit this month so I could get some jeans. I don't do separate clothing funds for us. I noticed that if I have a clothing fund for any of us, for Alex, for me, for Jane, for Dominic, I will be like, oh, you need this, and I will buy it at the store, and you probably don't need it. So if there's money set aside and I didn't have to like pre-think and pre-plan, I will just spend it. So I know that fall's coming right around the corner, and I have like crappy like jeggings from last year that I want to just have a nice pair of like jeans. And if I wanted to, what is it, Sophie? You have plenty of food. I have just like enough to start fall, but I kind of wanted to just give myself a little bit of a, like my socks are kind of crappy and stuff like that too. So I just want to make sure that I'm thinking about it like at the beginning of the month, as opposed to during the month going, oh, well, I could buy new of that. Oh, I could buy new of that, because that's what I do. But we don't budget anything like per week for me. And all of these other things I don't budget for in the weekly budgets. They're just kind of like placeholders for other types of spending that I might do. And I don't track them in my weekly tracking. I track them like kind of at the end of the month in a monthly expense thing. So we're not going to budget anything for those. We're going to have a little slot for unbudgeted because sometimes it's inevitable. I forget things or whatever. I don't budget anything for unbudgeted because if I did, I'd be like, well, I have money in the unbudgeted category. So we just don't do that. Denise has retail therapy. She likes to shop. She is a sucker. She gives into consumerism. We're working on it. That's why we're doing these videos, is to keep myself accountable. So in total, we should only be spending about $9.15, which isn't actually that much more than our budget or our income. So we'll see if we can stay within that. And that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.